This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ, or Iglesianicristo.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to New Jersey Satellite Studio, where we show you the flavor of life here in the District of New Jersey. Welcome back to INCRadio New Jersey Satellite Studio, where we show you the flavor of life. And we've had a lot of flavor lately, actually, over the past several weeks, several months. And there was actually a really, really awesome one that was last week. I unfortunately wasn't able to go, but we will be finding from those who were able to go. And we will be talking about the recent choir special gathering over in Texas. So give me a howdy, y'all. I don't know. Do they even do yeehaw? Is that really a thing? All right, but we'll be finding out about that shortly. So, but before we do that, to warm you up a little bit, folks, Kuya, could we show some of those pictures and of what it looked like over there? And we have some slides. So for those who are on the broadcast, and as a matter of fact, joining me today will be Naima, Kathleen, and also, we haven't seen them in a while, but the Dakanai kids, Sadie, Ellis, and Kason. So please let us know what's happening in these pictures.
I think this is an airport photo. This is the New Jersey group. I'm remote today, so I can't see who they are. But the previous ones and the colored photos, that was actually from the program. After the special gathering, I think this is the Dakanais, right? Is this you, Sadie, Ellis, Kason? What's going on here?
These are me and my friends' book. Credits
okay.
To the photo book.
And this is I think from Aston. That's I think the Bondalon in front of the Dallas Chapel where we went for registration on Saturday. They're I think from Philly. I can barely see. I think these are our Philly or sister Naima. Can you see? I know this is Arjo, brother Arjo, yeah. But I can't see who's in the background. Like I can't see who's in the background.
That's Brother Ellis and Brother Kason in front of, I don't know what that is, but I think it's maybe pictures of what you guys saw there.
What is that? I didn't even get a chance to see everything. There was so much to see. What was that, Kason, Ellis? What are you standing in front of?
I think it was just pictures. I forgot what was there for.
This is C&J. Yeah, this is C&J.
C&J.
Brother Nuestros with yeah. Oh, and here we are.
It's Winslow in Atlantic City and representing.
Nice. This is Sister Tasha with I can only see the front faces.
That's Brother Lawrence and Eric and the girl.
Oh, from the south. This is the Bandalon family again, I think.
Aston.
Roy
and her family.
Oh, this was the banner that was in front of the Dallas Chapel. I took a picture in front of this too. It was a line. Yeah, no, this was amazing. Seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was just a taste of what it was like being there. And, it's not even a morsel or an appetizer what it was like because, viewers and listeners near and far, if you have seen anyone that went there, seriously, I was getting FOMO. I'm like, wow, I wish I was there. I wish, I could only imagine the feeling I had when I'm there. And, we'll just go right into it. So Naima, would you be able to lead off our topic today?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to discuss and ask a couple questions about, this beautiful event. I see a lot of great photos And it's grateful to have you guys here to elaborate on all the things that you experienced. So let's start. What was this activity?
I think I'll take this one just to move things right along. So this is a special choir gathering that was held it was Dallas, Texas. It was the United States Choir Special Gathering. It's a mouthful. And it took place last weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we were there.
And where was it, Sister Leah? Where was it located in? Was it your first time there in Texas?
So we were actually the event, the special gathering itself took place in the Curtis Culwell Center. I think that's what it's called. There in Dallas, Texas. It's actually in Garland. I keep seeing Garland. So for us who's never been to Texas, that Dallas is just one big place. But when you go there, there's actually like actual cities. So it was actually in Garland, Texas. So about 30 minutes west of the Dallas-Fort Worth airport.
Oh, that's cool. That's super cool.
Yeah.
And can you tell us a little bit more about like the feeling of it all? Like, how did you get there? Like, how did you travel? Like, what was your travel experience? Were you excited? Were you nervous?
I think I want the Doc and I kids to talk about this one first.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So on the way there, it was by plane, and all of us were really excited and really happy that we were able to experience this once in a lifetime event.
I was really excited to see all of the thousands of choir members all around the United States. It's pretty fun to sing together with everyone.
It was also nice to see some brethren who were in the airport, and you could see them like getting their luggages and stuff like that.
I love that.
You have to say the energy at 5:30 in the morning at the airport of brethren just coming up to you and saying hi after you've cleared the TSA line. Like, what? What's happening? It's like you don't really usually see. That's not a place where you usually see brethren at the airport. And there were a lot of them. We had a number of brethren from different districts actually on our flight. So that was also very exciting.
They said hi. They didn't say howdy, y'all.
Nobody said howdy. Yeah. I just have to be clear. I didn't hear anyone say howdy. I don't know if the kids heard anyone say howdy, but I didn't.
I know Brother Ellis, I think it was Brother Ellis or Brother Kason mentioned there were thousands of choir members there. Do you know what the actual number was of choir members?
I think it is over like 5,000.
Wow. Have you ever experienced anything like that before? Like that amount of choir members in one place?
That was the first time I've ever experienced something this special.
Wow, I love that you framed it special. Can you tell me about the activity, a little bit more about the performance? Like I noticed in the pictures when I saw it, there were pictures of the kids sitting in one section and then it was the adults sitting in another section. Can you tell us anything about like what happened as they were performing? Anything special?
It was very inspiring for seeing all of the adult choir members and the CWS choir members. It brought us all together, especially in one voice and in one faith, to continue fulfilling our duties as choir members. And we all felt the happiness and we all felt the joy, not only in the gathering, but in the events that continued after.
I want to rewind a little bit just from standing in line for registration, Naima, which started on Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Dallas Chapel.
Yes.
And I think the last week they closed the registration table at, I think, 9:30 p.m. So from 2 to 9:30 p.m., choir members were coming in and lining up for their badges. And then they opened up, I think the doc and I were online, they said at 5:30 in the morning at the Curtis Culwell Center. Because we had rehearsal that evening. So just imagine, for those who, if you haven't seen INC Media's coverage, it's basically, I guess, stadium seating. So you had 3 sections on each side of adult choir members. You had choir members on the stage. You had about 800 choir members on the half of the floor. And then the children's worship service choir members had their own section. And the back wall facing the stage, they had 2 sections together. So That was our choir practice, and I was so excited that I thought that the adults were not going to be able to watch the kids do their practice, but we were there, and it gave me goosebumps. I actually got teary-eyed listening to they had their own warm-up with their hand signals. They had their own teacher who was perfect pitch, which also is just amazing. Anyone who, like you, Naima, has like the best pitch and such a warm voice. It was so impressive. And to hear the kids and see them do their part for the adults. And they actually, we we were so excited. We just started clapping for each other.
That's so
We don't normally do that in choir practice, but we were just so excited. We started clapping for each other. Just coming into a stadium full of, I mean, it wasn't a giant stadium, but it was a stadium full of choir members in their uniforms. It was overwhelming, I have to say. It was just truly amazing. I've been a choir member since I was 8, and I've never sang with over 4,000 choir members before.
It sounds like a memorial event, like something that you would never forget. Like,
yeah, it was.
like
It was. I mean, to take away from Sadie and Allison Case, and I don't know who said it, but it was special. You could tell it was a special event, a special moment. That's really, I think, the only word that I can think of to describe the feeling. It felt special.
I love that. I love that it was special. And including and adding on to the special, did you see any friends, any family members, anybody that you were like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I see you now since you went to the event? Because I heard a lot of people connected and reconnected with people they haven't seen in a long time.
I saw a lot of my old friends. Luckily, we were able to meet because it was really packed. It was really crowded, but we were able to keep in contact, and we were able to go around the booths. We were able to socialize on that day, and looking back at what happened, I really miss everyone, and I miss everything that happened as well.
Kaysan, you said you want to say something, Kaysan?
I did speak with new people, but I wish we can talk more, but it was during choir practice, so we couldn't really talk. So
but you got a chance to see him and meet him, and maybe it's like you got numbers that you can connect with them, like maybe another time. That sounds good. How about you, brother? How about you, Ellis?
There was like a lot of people who I was sitting next to who I didn't know before, but I got to know them because I got to like talk with them, and we introduced ourselves because we were from like different parts of the U.S.
Very cool. Very cool. Was there anything that like a aha moment, or maybe like I didn't know this was going to be or going to happen? Did anything that shocked you, or even not shocked, more so like surprised you?
I feel like that it was like much more than I expected. I felt like I didn't know how much 4,000, 5,000 was, but that was like a lot.
Yeah, I didn't expect for thousands of choir members to be there. So that was shocking.
And I think all of us being in the same place at the same time, doing the same drills, and being in this same event, it really inspires the three of us to continue being choir members, and also even the events that happened after that, because they were really fun, and it was really, really exciting to see all of the brethren again.
That's a beautiful segue to my next question. How has this event strengthened your faith?
This activity strengthened our faith because during the lesson we were taught why we are chosen to be choir members and how we should perform our duties. And also during the hymn singing, I felt the Holy Spirit and I could not stop crying.
Oh.
It also inspired me to become an adult choir because like the lesson and the hymn singing was very inspirational and moving.
And as all of us who are choir members, especially at a young age, and me being adult choir member, it continues to inspire me because the worship service is a place where we lead our brethren in singing these hymns, and we continue to do that. We hold such an important role in our worship service, so it's vital not only for us, but for the brethren who we continue to inspire.
Very well said. I love the way that you framed that. And, I think what's really awesome too is like, I'm not a choir member, right? So I was really excited to like hear more about it and even as I see the pictures and hear you guys talk about it, it gives me more like, what is being a choir member? What is actually, it all about? So like for those who are not choir members, is there any like advice that you can give them to maybe encourage them to kind of hear more, or kind of, what would you say to them to get them more interested in finding out more about it?
I'd say that becoming a choir member is very life-changing, and it's honestly it's a duty that you can really take to heart. So,
It's also like very life changing. Like it feels like so awesome to be a choir member, to hear everyone sing hymns together with all of our hearts. It's awesome.
Awesome. That's really cool. And
Yeah, just to add, being a choir member, I love the words that Sadie Ellis and Kason are using. I just to parrot off them. It's life changing because it gives you direction, a purpose, not just once in a while, not when you feel like it, but twice a week, plus choir practice, plus any other special event. So it really does shape your life. And it also, since the hymns are basically prayers to music, it also gives you an extra something, as we're preparing for it. So it really strengthens your faith. Everyone's going through something, but even choir members, we go through a lot of things too. But I think going to choir practice and singing these hymns and preparing them for the brethren so they're presented in a beautiful way also inspires us as well to continue. So I just wanted to add that it's really a way to help the brethren and help each other to continue on in our journey
I think that's a
and
great,
to be strong members.
absolutely, sister, you calling you sister? Absolutely, Leia. And I wanted to ask too, like, there are members who are choir members who actually did not, maybe they didn't have opportunity to attend the activity or the event. Is there anything that you would say to encourage them to like participate in activities like this in the future? Maybe the
I would say,
Leia, you want to go, and then the kids?
Oh, I think they were already talking. Who was talking?
I think Sadie was talking.
Okay.
Sorry about
I'll go
that.
to see. It's okay.
I would say for those who weren't able to make it to the event, it was something that really changed your life. It was something that something that we should really continue to try going to. And even though we have plans, and even though that a lot of things come to us, we should always like make time for special events like these.
I agree, because like this is something that happens like once in your lifetime, which can really change your life.
I love that.
I agree. We all have to make decisions about how to spend our time, our resources. A lot of us face challenges getting there. I know some choir members drove for 36 hours just to get to the venue with their entire family. We all had to figure it out, but it definitely is a life-changing event, not only to reconnect with old friends. It's nice to see that people that you used to sing with when you were a kid are still also singing in the choir. So for those who weren't able to make it, the church administration thought of this event so that we could be all I'm running out of words to describe it, like strengthen our faith and to be excited about being a choir member. And I couldn't hear the singing because I was on the stand. So when I heard the INC media reel with the opening drone shot with the drill, that was one of our drills. I didn't realize we sounded like that, and it actually kind of gave me goosebumps. It made me a little teary eyed, like, oh, that's how beautiful the singing was that I couldn't hear because I was, I was not in the center.
Well, this is amazing. I think you guys hit the nail on the head when it comes to just really framing how this event was for you and the momentous occasion that it was. Is there anything that you want to say, maybe 3 words to reflect on this event that you can share to cap off or complete this conversation? 3 words, maybe. Each of you can have one. Since it's three of you.
Inspiring, I'd say. Inspiring.
Strengthening.
Moving.
All the same.
Beautiful, beautiful job. All right. I think Sister Leia, it's on you. Great job.
All right. I can't think of a better word. It's just amazing. Amazing is just stuck in my head. But we're going to move on to our shout out section. So if our tech has that bumper.
Hello. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy birthday. Congratulations. I have to shout out.
Mom, dad, best friend.
All right. So we're going to start off our shout outs with the Dakanai. So you guys go ahead. I think you have one big shout out.
We'd like to shout out actually the family of Brother Paul and Sister Dixie de Jesus for accommodating us in our trip to Texas, and also the locale of Fort Worth, Texas. We thank you so much for accommodating us, and we are also really happy to see all of you. And also, I'd like to shout out all of my friends from other districts. It was so nice seeing all of you again, and I hope to see all of you still soon.
I would like to greet the District of New Jersey and also our district minister, Alan Fernandez.
I'd like to shout out the locale of Bergen, and also Brother Noah, who I've sat next to during the choir special gathering.
Oh, nice. Very nice. All right. What about you, Naima? Do you have any shout outs today?
I just want to shout you guys out for being here and engaging in this beautiful conversation with us. A lot of people, if you're not a member of a choir, you kind of got a snapshot into what took place. And just thank you for being here, and everybody being here.
Oh, thanks for that, Naima. All right, Jeff, you're up. You have any shout outs?
Yep, I have a few birthday greetings. So happy birthday to Andrew Gantala over in Arizona. Happy birthday to Jersey's own AJ Mendoza. Happy birthday to Florida's own Robert Tapales, and also to New York's own Tenny Sumage, who, it's interesting. As you mentioned, you're in CWS with these people, and then you grow and you see them, and then years later you see them performing. I was seeing Tenny's pictures and videos from the event, and she was one of the people that just made me feel FOMO. So yeah, just seeing old friends and stuff. So it's so nice.
Oh, I gotta check out her social. I haven't seen. I've seen a lot, but not that one. And for me, I just want to shout out the District of South Central States and the District of Texas and all the districts that came together to help host all the choir members and their families that showed up. I also want to say hello to the Barnechea family, Brother Ryan, Sister CJ, and their son, Brother Enzo. So we're just going to move on to our live comments. We want to say hello first to Brother Murphy Tomas, Brother Royal Moline, Brother Jerome Alagay, Brother Ramil Rojas, Sister Darlene Tomas, and Sister Isla Rojas. I'm going to try to get through some of these comments quickly, Jeff. Actually, I'm going to start off with our out of district. So we want to say hello to Jeb Barrientos, all the way from Orange County, California, from Sister Jennifer Trinidad, locale of Long Beach, Orange County, California, who's also there. I'm sorry we didn't get to see each other. Who else do we have on here? Mario Oka from Brixtonville, District of Caloocan North, and Angel May from, this is a new one, Dadalacuitan, Distrito ng Ilocos Sur, and Lucy Ancheta from District of Virginia. I got to meet her and take a picture. Also, Flo Guillermo from Oregon. I got to hang out with her as well. And Rowena Guerzon, we got to have lunch together. So I'll leave the rest to you, Jeff.
Okay, yeah. So some notes on the topic. Sister Marisol said, "Me too. Wish we went with the boys. Next time we will make time and be sure to go." And I'll be doing the same too. I was just feeling it. I can only imagine what it'd be like feeling there with all those thousands of people all together. From Zamdote, incredibly grateful that I was there. Po #Elizabeth. Ruben from Ruben Gazon. Kathleen, my favorite meal last weekend was with you. So, once again, it's so amazing when people can just come together, especially old friends that you haven't seen in a while. From Jennifer Trinidad, yes, I went and it was amazing. Love hearing all of the choir together. We really do sing in one voice. Grace Evangelista, my favorite part of the special choir gathering was reconnecting with friends that I haven't seen for 15 to 20 years, which was amazing that we're all still choir members. Also seeing my best friend at the choir gathering and being able to spend a few hours together was really special. Flo Guillermo from Oregon, I was so happy to see Atale and Queen Philip at the USCSG. All right. From Joy Bandalon, the very special spiritual worship service is the highlight of the event. Hashtag Ascent. Eric Aurelio loved the picture that surfaced during the different choir robes of different eras from COS to AWS. And there was actually several featured displays. So it was almost like a mini museum there, if I remember correctly. And from Brother Jerome Alagai, I miss being in the choir. So much, so many good things, so many good feelings there. You can't really just encapsulate it in a half-hour program. And on to our activity update. So, Kwiatek, if you have the bumper for our activity update.
Activity updates.
That's so awesome. And Ellis, you recognize that voice? Okay, so we have a couple activities for y'all. This weekend, October 18th to 19th, is the joint CFO meeting. And on Saturday, October 25th, there will be a baptism in Elizabeth at 10 o'clock a.m. And as usual, please check with your local congregation for details on local events and the daily Bible study schedule. And time just goes so fast. So Naima, take it away.
And that's it for today's show. Thank you again for everyone for tuning in to today's show. And if you found value in our discussion today, please like and subscribe for more content like this. And if you think this episode would be helpful for someone please send them the link. And if you have any ideas or topics that you want to hear about and you want to join us, please feel free to reach out.
All right. And before we go, we'd like to thank our church administration for their continued support to INC Radio and allowing us to have this show where we can stay connected and learn together and reminisce on our experiences together, especially for this episode. We want to acknowledge our district supervising minister, Brother Alan P. Fernandez, and wish him a very happy birthday. We also want to acknowledge our assistant district minister, Brother Ruben Busos Jr., our Christian Family Organization overseer, Brother Royal Moline, and our district multimedia advisor, Brother Timothy James Malabanan.
We especially thank our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo Manalo, and our deputy executive minister, Brother Angel Manalo. We'd also like to thank our INC radio station manager, Brother Wally Tarai, and our techs in the main studio.
And before we say goodbye, we again thank all of our viewers for taking time to watch this episode. See you next episode. Bye.